if you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.
Shane, good to see you. Today we're getting back to basics. What is IRMAA and how does it affect what you will pay for Medicare Part B? If the Social Security Administration considers you a high-income beneficiary, you will pay a surcharge known as the Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. And how high is high income?
Well, it's not really all that high in all reality. It's pretty easy to be considered high income. And again, what Medicare IRMAA is effectively a penalty for having too much taxable income. Now, this is one of the hidden taxes I talk about so often when discussing taxes with people. It adds a penalty to your Medicare premium. Same Medicare, you just might pay more than your neighbor because you had a higher taxable income.
Yeah, and this is a cliff, $1 too much, and you're paying a completely different premium.
Exactly. And you can see in the chart here, it gets pretty severe as you step up into these higher brackets. That penalty can become $400, $500, $600 a month on top of your already $202 a month base Medicare premium. So it's something you absolutely need to be aware of because it can become rather expensive.
Yeah, per spouse too.
Exactly.
It's crazy. All right. Now, I think that observant viewers probably noticed on the headline here. So this is your 2026 Part B premium based on your filing status in 2024. So explain how a one-time financial event 2 years ago can throw some people off.
So it's kind of an interesting thing. It's sort of a 2-year look back or also a sort of a 2-year delay. So if you did a big Roth conversion, for example, back in 2024, or you took a bunch of money out of an IRA or a 401k back in 2024, that was considered taxable income. But now here in 2026, that's when you're going to pay that Medicare penalty, that IRMAA penalty. So you have to be aware if you do conversions, if you do money movements, into the future is when you're going to feel those penalties. It might not be right away, but you have to make sure you plan for that because it will come your way down the road.
Right. So now let's talk through 3 strategies to reduce the chances that you're going to be hit with this surcharge. One of the strategies is something you mentioned as a landmine as well, which is Roth conversions. Explain that. Right.
So Roth conversions are powerful, but only if done with some strategy, with some thought and some forward-looking thought. Okay. Because if you do these without a proper strategy, you can wind up triggering future IRMAA and kind of taking the effect out of the Roth, making it a little bit less appealing. But ultimately, the Roth idea is we go to tax-free, do it strategically, don't trigger IRMAA during the conversion, and then the income from the Roth in the future also won't trigger any IRMAA penalty.
Mm-hmm. Another strategy, health savings accounts. These are triple tax advantaged.
Similarly to the Roth, we can use them to do a deduction and keep our taxes low, our taxable income low, and then also the money that comes back out is tax-free if used appropriately and won't trigger IRMAA penalties or any of the other hidden taxes out there like Social Security tax, capital gains tax. They're all triggered and connected back to that taxable income figure.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned RMDs throwing some people off. So that's where qualified charitable distributions come in.
Exactly. If you're charitably inclined, you're already giving money, you might as well use a QCD to do it and satisfy your RMDs and not pay any taxes in the process, and also not trigger any IRMAA in the process. A great way to liquidate qualified money without paying tax, without triggering other hidden taxes.
Yeah, a lot of strategies there. Again, so many moving parts with IRMAA. It's like a 2-year look back, but you got to plan 5 years forward. It's a lot there. So Shane, if somebody would like to sit down with you to put all these puzzle pieces together, what's the best way to reach you?
The best way to reach us is online or via phone. Our website here is winstonandcompanies.com, or call us directly at the office, 602-456-1928.
Great. Shane, thank you for your time today.
Thanks, Erin.
Got a plan for your retirement, cause you know it's just down the road. But if you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.